Hello, and welcome to day 5 of the Ideal Challenge. So, today I decided to do another guided meditation, if that's what you want to call it. This is simply an exploration into you getting to know you, and that's that capital YOU, on a more intimate level. The idea here is this: you are the owner, the author, the writer, the producer, the director, all of that, of this reality. And sometimes we're playing the game that we're not that, we're anything but that. And the reason you're hearing this is because there's a part of you that is maybe tired of playing powerless, fearful, all of those things. You're ready to take a more driver's seat type role of your reality. You're ready to know you on such a more intimate, deeper, more complete level. You're ready to move beyond hopes and longing and things like that and move completely 100% into, I just had this desire and I know it's going to come into my reality right here, right now. And also, bigger than that is, see, so a lot of times we have a desire and then we sit around waiting for it to come, and we even base the quality of our life on its arrival. You know, my life isn't worth living unless I have this and this and this. We go through our days just waiting around for the grass to get greener, when the grass is so outrageously neon green right where you are. And so this is about shifting everything within you, shifting your state of mind, shifting how you interact in your world. This is a guided meditation that you are never going to be the same from when you're done. You can't go back. You can't go back. You can give yourself the illusion, but there's just no possible way. And you won't be giving yourself that illusion. I know this. All right. So, as I always say, we can call this a guided meditation, but you do you. All right. So if you are working in your yard or making cookies or driving in your car or whatever, you can fully allow what is in this video to be just as accepted, just as understood as if you were in a seated quietly, legs crossed, what classically we call a meditative state. It doesn't matter where you are. You are far, far more fucking powerful than that. You can move into a meditative state at any time, in any situation, and in any experience. Any, you could be in the middle, like I said in the other video, you could be in the middle of a war zone and you can easily move into a meditative state, because all of this, and when I say this, I mean this life, this existence, this world you are seeing around you that is on a constant state of shifting, changing, adjusting. This is all going on within you, but it's also going on around you, swirling around you. And you get to play in a new space that is a combination of within you and swirling around you. You get to play in a new space. And I'm going to let you find that space. All right. So, wherever you're at, if you feel like closing your eyes, taking a nice deep breath in, do that. If you don't feel like doing that, don't do that. Trust in you. At any time, if I make a suggestion, and you find yourself resisting or pushing against it, or any thoughts come in of, am I doing this right? I'm not feeling the way she says I should feel. I want you in that moment to just allow you, capital Y, capital O, capital U. And in that moment, I also want you to revise that this is easy. In fact, you can do it right now. That this was the most fantastic, eye opening, understanding meditation you have ever participated in. Go ahead. I'm going to do the same thing. This was the best. This was so powerful, so exciting. I want to do it again. All right. And in this moment, we're going to move a little bit similar to where we were before, in that we're going to expand. I want you to just get big. In your mind, feel yourself. And in your mind, even if your eyes are open, you can do this. In your mind, see yourself getting so big that you're looking down on wherever you are, from high above, from 100 feet above, look down. And in your mind's eye, see all of everything. Maybe it's the roof of wherever you're in. Just see yourself way down there. And you're just so big. And you are easily and effortlessly getting bigger and more expansive. And just feel every molecule, every atom of your being just expanding outward and upward and in all directions. Just take a nice deep breath in with this. And as I talk, with every breath, you're just getting bigger. You're getting bigger. And feel yourself moving into powerful, limitless, fearless, colossally confident. And while you're playing in this, I want you to observe you doing all of this. I want you to take a moment and observe yourself finding fearless, finding colossally confident. I want you to observe you getting bigger and expansive. I want you also to observe wherever you are. Are you sitting? Are you standing? Are you laying down? I want you to observe you playing in this current now moment. And now I want you to observe you, observing you playing in this meditation. And then you're going to move back once more into observing you, observing you, observing you, interacting with this meditation. And I want you to notice how you could just keep going infinitely, observing you, and so on. And how that almost feels a bit contracting. almost like too much. And in this moment, I want you just to come back to who you are, sitting where you are, standing where you are. And I want you to take this space of observing all of that, all that crazy mind work, and just smile. Smile at all that seeking and observing and just all that effortful movement from who you are right here, right now. And feel the ease within that. And feel the ease that once you remove all of that, just take your little magic eraser and erase all of that. Erase the observing you and observing you. Erase that. Erase the getting bigger and the more expansive. Erase all that efforts and just be you right here. Always coming back to this moment right here, whatever it may be. And in this moment, I want you to think back to an event at 10 years old. And if you can't quite remember anything that happened at 10 years old, just, maybe when you're 11 or 12, or just the first one that pops out at you. Maybe it was going to a movie. Maybe it was just remembering where you lived and being outside, just whatever. But just remember yourself at a younger age, who you were. What did you believe in at that time? What was your favorite music? What was the kind of food you really didn't want to eat? And the kind of food you snuck, loved to eat. Maybe you had to sneak them. What was your favorite pair of jeans or skirt? What was your favorite clothes? Did you have a favorite friend at that time too? I want you just to remember everything you can. Where did you live? What did your bedroom look like? What were the adults in your life? What were they like at that time? And if you looked at somebody who was 50 years old, how did you look at them? Or if they were 40, did you see them as really old, really wise? What were your views like at that time? And now I want you to come back to who you are right now, at the age you are right now. And I want you to realize that everything about that 10-year-old or whatever age that was is gone. Every single thing is gone. The hairstyle, the cells that made up all that hair, all the skin cells and eyeball cells and heart cells and everything has long since died and been replaced. Actually, probably quite a few times. That entire being that you were at that time, the things you liked, the things that were your favorites, the foods and the clothes and the friends and all of that is long gone. That being has literally, quite scientifically, died. And you never felt the death. You never mourned the death. There was nothing even noteworthy about the death of that version of you, because you continued to move on and change and grow and get new likes And the only thing that remains of that version is you. You could say your name, that works, but it's you. That's the only thing that remains. And you may even find a familiarity in that you because it's you. And it's the same you that was present in any memories you might have from 5 years old, or any memories you might have from when you were 16 years old. Your first car, your first kiss, your first A in school, your first teacher, maybe you can remember, your first going to school, being worried or excited, your first award. All of those versions of you are long gone, long dead. They are dead. And the only thing that remains as proof that that was you is you. And I want you to feel into that. Often when people say, maybe it's a 50-year-old person that says, I feel the same as I do when I'm 20. That's because it is the same you looking through those eyes. It's not the same physical person, but it is you tapping into you and all the different lives you've lived, the lives that you claim are on the same lifeline you're on right now. But that's never been true. When we talk about reincarnation or living another life, this is what is meant by that. And you can remember any of those lives at any time you want. And you don't need proof, you don't need photographs, you don't need anything because you remember it. You know it, just like you did a minute ago. That is the only version of reincarnation or a previous life that exists. You can play in other types, but this is the one that you remember, you can mentally touch, and that you that is present now in the same way it was present then. That is the God of this reality. You are the creator of all those memories. And those memories are simply thoughts. They have no more realness to them than any other thought you have in your mind. You've given them a name called reality, but that's just a label so that you get to play different parts and play in different aspects of who you are. But they are simply a thought, and they are malleable and changeable, and you do change them constantly. Constantly. And I want you to step into understanding that this now moment, right here, right now, is the only true, provable moment that exists. And within this now moment is all those memories, all those experiences, and any future experiences that will come. You may call it later, but later never comes. It morphs immediately into now. It's always right now. And everything that is you is right now. There is nothing in your existence, no feeling, no mood, no past, no present, no future, that you are not present within. It is literally impossible for you to not be present within anything that steps into your existence, your reality, your awareness. Anything that is not in your awareness does not exist. It can't. Anything you are looking at, whether it's something you feel is detached from you, such as the idea that there are people on the other side of the world from you. In this moment right now, you just created that by thinking it. And now you are present within that thought. You are present within the idea that there are people on the other side of this earth. And move into that space of being omnipresent. Present within everything. Because once again, without your acknowledgement of anything existing, it cannot exist. If you aren't observing something, accepting it as real or fake, and all those games you play, it does not and can not exist. This is the God of this reality. So while you can play in this is real and this is a fantasy or this is a dream or this happened and this didn't happen, while you can play in that, that is not who you are. There is no such thing as a lie because you are present within all things, including the illusion of a lie. You are present within the acknowledgement, the seeing of all things. So if you choose to change your childhood memories to something more ideal, it is just as real and it will harden into fact just as easily as the one you are claiming is the real memories. You can do this, and you already do this at all times because nothing exists outside of this now moment. Everything you are calling a memory 10 years ago, 30 years ago, does not exist outside of this now moment. And you get to create that memory to support whatever it is you are playing in this now moment. Your entire existence is play. It is a giant sandbox you are playing in. So why not create the sandbox you want to play in? Why not decide here and now, as the God of this reality, you are no longer playing in a state of default which you never truly were anyway, but you were playing there anyway, that you're never doing that anymore, that your desires come to fruition immediately and always have, that the term manifestation doesn't even quite touch the creator you are, that in all moments you see the wonder and fun and the magic that is your reality, that you get to step into, that you get to adjust at any time you choose. And that all limiting thoughts are seen immediately and revised. That your world is simple, easy, and fun at all times. You get to choose what the world outside of you looks like. You get to accept or deny and revise. And it will harden into fact and have far-reaching effects into all aspects of this life you are playing in. This is you. And like I said a minute ago, you already do this all the time. It's just now you get to see it. You get to see and know and be the pro, the God, at the inner workings of creation of this life, this existence. That is you. What you feel is the most exciting and wonderful and highest celebratory time for you, be it now, be it whenever. You invite it to become even better in the next moment. Your life can go from best to better. Your life does go from best to better constantly, and it always has. You have always been highly supported, celebrated, and adored since you were born. This world swirls fun and joy and excitement and abundance and opulence and luxury all the time. And as the God of this reality, there is no laws, no rules that govern you other than the ones you decide. That is how big you are going. That is how big you are. And from this moment forward, you will always know this. You will always step into this. And in this moment, I want you to take an enormous breath, as big a breath as you can. And on that exhale, smile, because this is all as easy as smiling. You've always known how to breathe without even trying. And that is how much effort you put into any part of being the creator of this reality of joy, of fun, of abundance, of vibrant health, of thrilling and exciting experiences, of lovely, wonderful, happy dreams, and then a thrilling, exciting, and hugely expansive existence from here on out. So take a moment, open your eyes, or just touch back in with you. And I want you to remember, you created all of this. There is no such thing as Kristen Clark before this moment for you. And yet you are currently right now creating all sorts of memories to support the part of you that said, nuh-uh. You created that meditation. You created every word, you manifested, generated everything that just happened that you are creating as a memory of 5 seconds ago, 2 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago. You are playing in a whole new fun sandbox. But the biggest thing I want you to step into is that in every moment, it's you that is generating every thought, every experience, every feeling, every mood, every rule, every law, every limitation, every fear, every faith, every knowing. It's you doing that. Be proud of you. Be excited by this new version of you get to step forward with for the rest of your time that you get to play. Whole new you. You choose what it looks like. You choose what your ideal is. You choose what this existence looks like from here on out. You always remain when all is wiped away. You always remain. Have a wonderful day.